Welcome to SIS Stories. This is Miss Bacigalupo's English 10 class, storytelling under the theme, Enter, Return. This is Kenneth's story. Listen to him tell about the triumph in trying out for a team.
When you're ready, sir. Okay. Sweat, piercing eyes, heavy breathing, tremors on the hardwood floor. Only the best competing at the highest level of our school were left, and I wasn't going to get cut. Not after I sold my soul into this sport. Day one. It was the first day of basketball tryouts, and when I walked into the gym, I was surrounded by seemingly giant seniors and juniors, along with 50 other students, all trying to earn one of the 12 spots on the team. Anxious thoughts were raging in my mind, negative emotions warring against my confidence. And at that moment, the muscles in my back tensed. I could feel it pull back like a puppeteer pulling the ends of a string. Coach Rader walked into the gym. The tall, broad figure with golden hair was impossible to miss. His hair reflects his youthful days as a player himself, who won multiple championships for our school. Poker faced, he shouts, "Get in here!" Within 5 seconds, everyone ran towards him. They dropped what they were doing and huddled around him like knights around their king. The cold blue eyes fabricate the creator of your nightmares and the coach for your season. This is no normal basketball tryout. You're here to do what I tell you to do, and perfectly. If you want to have fun and joke about, you can get out my gym. Being a Crusader isn't easy. I will push you to your limits, and I want to see how well you can do under pressure. Not a word was said after that, and we began warm-ups. Every player was determined to show off their strength, whether they were strong, athletic, smart, or just good. But there were also others who were just playing around, throwing the ball off the backboard like it's nothing. Or me. I was zoned out. I wasn't thinking about anything. The classes I had before practice, the homework that I have to do after, nothing. I was only thinking about getting the ball into the basket and nothing more. The real test awaited for us when it was time for conditioning. Suicides, we called it. The name says it all. Within the first few runs, you can already see the weak ones. Tired, panting, gasping for air, fanning up their shirts, dragging their feet across the floor, mouths wide open. For me, before basketball season started, I joined cross country, thankfully, to create that lungless machine that I sought out to be. When it came down to the last few survivors, every sound in the gym was competing for attention. The heat that radiated off the monsters next to you, the cries for air that are the only sounds of the gym. The sweat dripping down everyone's legs. The flexed calves ready to explode with immense speed. Go! Everyone ran as fast as we could, not even thinking about anything, not even basketball. We were only thinking about the next step we took, and that's all that mattered. When it ended, no one could stand straight. Everyone couldn't feel their legs. And soon enough, imprints of sweaty asses laid out on the floor like a factory line. With 40 minutes left, productivity had dropped significantly, and Coach Rader, he wasn't impressed. We were dismissed without a second word. Day two. 24 people were cut from the team. It was an immense number, but it had to be done. They weren't going to make it, and they knew it. When Coach Rader walked into the gym this time, an immediate panic punched everyone square to the face as we ran towards him, awaiting instructions. But at that moment, a smile landed softly on his face. He said, "Congratulations on making it past the first cut. Yesterday was to scare away the ones who weren't as serious as you guys. This time, it's time to show off your real skills." A silent sigh of relief broke the air as everyone knew, we weren't gonna run. But we were wrong. It was tedious, but with less running, we displayed our skill set less squid-like than yesterday. We performed multiple drills and games. I was put up against juniors and sophomores who were bigger, stronger, faster, had more experience, just all around was better than me. I felt defeated. Self-doubt whispered in my ears, saying, "You're not good enough. You're not gonna make the cut." And at that time, I believed it. I didn't think I was gonna make the cut. I didn't think I was good enough no matter how hard I tried. When practice ended, my friends crowded around me, saying, "Oh, don't worry, you're gonna make the team. You did great." But the sounds were just blocked out. I couldn't hear anything. I could only think of, I'm gonna get cut. I'm gonna get cut. That night, the email came in, and I checked my phone, and it said, "Invite list to final days of tryouts." I screamed at the top of my lungs. My heart filled out, my eyes welled up. I was punching the air like a maniac. I was one happy freshman. At the end of day 3, the final days of tryouts, you can tell everyone's waiting for the email, grasping their phones so hard that their knuckles turned white. My heart was pounding like the feet running on basketball courts. And at that moment, it finally came. My phone vibrated in my hand, and as I flipped open the glowing screen, it said, "Final JV roster for boys basketball team 2017 to 2018. I made it. Thank you."